What's up, guys? I got an album to review for you tonight. Album from a very special band from a very special time period who I've known for a little while now. This is my first year really getting into them. And that band would be Alice in Chains, and this is their new album, released May 24th actually. So it's kind of still in the baby stages. The Devil Put Dinosaurs here. Close up with a little, the hell is it? What kind of dinosaur is that, man? And of course, they were probably thinking up this shit like at 2 in the morning when they came out with the title for this album. I don't know. Alice in Chains has always been very strange from what I understand. Before I review the album, a little background about the band. Alice in Chains formed in the early 90s along with 3 other bands who became the big four of a movement that began in Seattle, Washington, known as grunge. Now, is it a genre? That's not what we're going to discuss. Personally, I don't think it is, and I go into detail on that a little later, but they were the big four along with 3 other great bands, one of who I still have yet to discover. Those 3 bands are Soundgarden, Nirvana, which is that band's a household name, come on, and Pearl Jam, probably the most music-wise, probably the most well-accomplished of the 4. Now, this is Alice in Chains' second album without their beloved vocalist by singer. He's more than a vocalist, man. He could sing. Lane Stanley, who passed away in the early 2000s from drug abuse mixed with health issues of the sorts that were due to his drug use throughout the 90s, and probably even before then. Overall, the only other album by Alice in Chains I've listened to in its entirety once is Facelift, their first album, with songs like Sea of Sorrow, We Die Young, Man in the Box, great songs like that, It Ain't Like That, I mean, songs like that, great songs. And well, this is my second time. Tonight was like, I listened to it again. I've only listened to this once, but I listened to a couple more songs again. And, it's a great album, man. I actually really like it. I'm going to listen to it more, but, because I want to know the songs by heart. I did forget a few things, but overall, what I do know about this album, the riffs are great. Yeah, we're in the review now. Come on now. The riffs are very great. Guitar is very heavy, man. I would consider this to be, I don't want to start a debate, but I would consider this to be a sludge metal record. It's slow as hell, but it's very bluesy, well done, very polished. And also, I forgot to mention, this is their second album with William Duvall, who now shares vocal duties with Jerry Cantrell, a longtime member. They share vocal duties now, and William Duvall is probably going to be with him for a while. He ain't Lane Stanley, but he's a damn good vocalist. He can sing. Back to the album, though. Songs are very solid. I love the singles. My favorite song off of this album is a single, Stone, which they made a music video for. My other favorite is Voices. The first 4 songs are amazing. Hollow, Pretty Done, Voices, Stone. And then you've got the title track, which is great. Very long album. Very long title track. 6 minutes, a little over 6 minutes. Phantom Limb, Lab Monkey, Scalpel, Low Ceiling, Hung on a Hook, Choke. Great songs. And just great songs. Very slow, good acoustic work, especially on Voices and Scalpel. And I can't really tell if Alice in Chains is still mourning about Lane. I know it's been years since he's dead, like a little over a decade since he passed, but I can never tell if Alice in Chains is mourning about the death of their singer still, because each song is so sad. The album in general really kind of has to deal with relationship issues and depression. As usual, Alice in Chains is not a happy band. But I'll tell you, I've got a lot to learn about Alice in Chains. Like I said, I've only known them for so long, and this is my first year, 2013, where I've really wanted to explore them. But it's a solid album, man. It really is. It's got great songs on it, and I'll tell you, this is a good release, man. Very heavy album. It's been labeled as drone metal, drone music, and like alternative metal, and I hate that label. Alice in Chains is not alternative metal by any sort. I don't even think there's such thing as alternative metal, to be honest. It's just heavy metal to me. And that's what they are. There's a lot of Sabbath influence, a lot of blues influence, country influence, just a bunch of stuff. And it's a great album. It really is. Only problem I had with it, I felt some of the songs would linger and get boring on occasion. That's just me. But it's got great songs. It's got great songs. The first four especially are amazing. Title track is great. They're gonna make I think they're making a music video for that now. That's speculation. I was on their Instagram and I saw something about that. Solid album though. The final track is probably, in my opinion, the saddest one on the album besides Stone and Voices, but it's a solid album. Besides the songs lingering, it's near perfect for me. And I can get past William Duvall's nasally vocals a little bit, even though that bothered me too. So overall, I'll give this album an 8.5, somewhere between an 8.5 and a 9 out of 10. It's a damn good album. I'd love to go back and explore Alice in Chains a little bit more. And that's about it, man. It's just a great record. I'd consider buying it, man. It's only like $10, I think. And that's about it, man. Good job to the guys in Alice in Chains. Hopefully I'll have another review up tomorrow of something else. That's about it, though. Very, very good album. Very good album. I'm going to listen to it a little bit more. I want to know the songs by heart, but the ones that really stick with me are the title track, the first four songs. I may have accidentally called the first four songs albums by accident. I apologize, I'm kind of tired. But first four songs, the title track, Phantom Limb, Choke, Lab Monkey, good songs, man. Just such a good album. That's it. Sorry if it was a long video. I linger sometimes, but hope you enjoyed this. Sorry if my voice was monotone. I'm tired. And sorry if my S's are a little over emphatic. I can't help that. Good night. And for God's sakes, buy this. It's really good. And fancy little red glass there. Good night.